Hey, this is Ben Conway at Skeletron, and we've joined the Alliance.
From the comic shop counter to the late night site, it's the thrill of the hunt, gotta make it mine. I'm out here searching.
This is Sir Dork, and I have joined the Alliance.
For that rare chase piece, I'm raising the stakes. Action figure alliance, yeah, we're bringing the noise, rolling deep.
Hey, it's Sean.
It's Audrey. I'm Brenda.
And we're Strut Family Crafts, and we've joined the Alliance.
Plastic in hand, we're playing no games. From legends to villains, yeah, I got 'em all.
I'm Adam from the Nameless Toy Company, and I've joined the Alliance.
Every line, every way, from the past to the new. It's a bond, it's a crew, we're the real Toy Zoo. Tear it through the packaging.
Travis Moody from the Toy Kind of Mood, and I joined the Alliance.
Call it a phase, this ain't just a trend. These figures got a history, they're my closest friends. Action figure alliance.
I'm KJ, aka Black Dingus, and I've joined the Alliance.
To the shelves, we're making a stand. This is our world, you don't understand.
I'm Mega Retro, and I've joined the Alliance.
Customs in the works, we go all night. From the rarest grills to the two-town finds. Each one's got a story burned.
Well, I'm Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed, total idiot, but smart enough to join the Alliance.
With my action toys, collectors unite. We're breaking the chains, plastic in hand. We're playing no games.
Hey guys, this is Ace, and Ramen Toy has joined the Alliance.
From legends to villains, yes, yeah, got 'em all. We're after legends.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Scott from Grindhouse Toys, and I'm part of the Alliance.
This is our prime. From legends to villains.
And we're back. The hell you got on your head, man?
The crown! The Monster Force CNC Elite Championship crown, man. Only one can wear the crown. This is the gift that Jameson from MFCNC sent me. The t-shirt. It's purple. It's not black. The wife said I had too many black t-shirts. And a freaking killer crown, man. It spikes and everything.
Dude, you showed me that just the other day when we were prepping for this episode. That's fantastic, man.
It is. It's awesome. And here's
really
the thing is like, I'm going to display it. I'm going to display it just like this on the shelf with the figure sitting slap in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the way I display my winnings for this Monster Force CNC Customs. The first winner, the first elite winner. I have the crown.
Yeah, dude. That's
such a cool
that
gift,
is a
dude.
That is a pretty cool prize or whatever you want to call it. I really did. My genuine reaction was, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He was like, "You're never gonna guess what it is. You're never gonna guess what it is." Okay. I get it, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's cool."
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, that is pretty cool, man. All right. Well, yeah, we're back from a little bit of a break. Although you had a cool video you dropped.
Yeah, I dropped a video. The Creative Beast Studios Saber Beast armor and Dragolina. That was a cool one.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed opening that, and I need to get to the other ones from that line. I got a stack over here to start the build.
I'm with you, dude. I opened the big T-Rex one. It's not a T-Rex though. I forget what the freaking name is. I'm bad with dinosaur names.
Yeah.
But I did that one, and I haven't done the rest just yet. I've got a fair chunk of. Is that the one?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I thought he was bigger than that.
Oh yeah, here's this one. Oh, come on. Allosaurus or something.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
Allosaurus.
Yep.
Yeah,
I did that one. I have not gotten to the other two just yet, but man, they're pretty cool. Like all respect given, man. There is some fierce engineering and those add-on kits and the way that they, some of them are separate vehicles or separate creatures in and of themselves. Like, and they
lots
really,
of detail too.
They put the time and effort in on those. Yeah, and honestly, on that subject, we've got a full episode tonight.
Yeah, we do.
I know you and I both have more new hotness other than just your video that you put out. That was my tangential way of segmenting to going over there, but whatever. It wasn't very good, but yeah, we've got that. We've got some Take My Money we're going to talk about.
Yep.
But I think more importantly and most surprisingly, we've got a guest tonight.
Yeah. He's always here.
He is always here.
Always here. He is one of the most reliable AFA members. You're joining the Alliance. He's been in the Alliance for a long time. It's cool. He's local too. We got to meet him at one of the NC Underground Toy Swap events, which we're having one of those this weekend, December 6th. Setup starts at noon, 1 p.m. start time at Cro-Mag Toys.
Oh, it starts at 1 p.m.? Starts
at 1, yeah. Because of the cat veterinarian place.
Yeah.
Setup starts at 12, show starts at 1.
Okay. Go back to talking about who our guest is.
Okay. But Evil Dookie, he's always in the chat. This time he's on the show. If you don't know, he has a really cool YouTube and he's putting out some crazy killer videos of dioramas. We wanted to have him on the show and show all that stuff off and just get to know Evil Dookie. So let's run that intro.
All right.
Get to it.
Let's do it. Man, you caught me off guard there. All right. We'll get it.
In a pleasant world where legends collide, tiny heroes standing side by side, guardians of playtime in disguise, action figure alliance on the rise. Join the Alliance, come take a stand, with the many armies ruling the land. Hail to the heroes, loaded with might, action figure alliance unite.
All right. We should go ahead and bring our guest out. As Trey was saying, it's Evil Dookie. Are you there, Trey? Uh-oh. We lost Trey. Is he coming back?
Uh-oh. Oh, we back? Okay.
Okay, you're back.
That was weird.
You're back. That was weird. All right. We are bringing on Evil Dookie. Let's go over there and get this going. Hopefully we're all good now. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. You've been putting out some absolutely killer videos where, man, you do like dios like a full-time freaking job over there.
Well, I ain't got a job after Wednesday, so I might as well.
Man.
Well, I mean, that just means that we got even more cool videos coming our way, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. So I talked to Dookie about it every day, every week, like 4 or 5 times a week, and you're always doing something cool and all kinds of stuff, man. Alan, get to what you...
What's that? Oh, you're breaking up, buddy.
Lagging.
Yeah,
I am.
You are. Am I lagging?
No, Trey is.
Everybody's lagging.
Trey is? Is that what you say, Dookie?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. All right. Well, it seems like you're doing okay now. We'll see.
I might have to restart and come back.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll continue. We'll let you know if it gets worse. But you're doing good now.
I killed the second camera, so that might help.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, continue expounding the virtues of Dookie's channel.
So you didn't hear anything I said?
A little bit, but well, you broke up. You broke up some.
Okay. So Dookie shows off all kinds of cool stuff. I see it all the time, so it's now time for y'all to see it. So tell us about how you got started into collecting. Dookie, where did you decide to jump in, and how'd that come about?
A couple of years ago, my cousin passed away, and I was afraid of losing his memory. Him and I played with Joes all the time as kids, and I just happened to see one in Walmart, and finally I was like, I'm just going to get the Dreadnoughts. 200 figures later, I've got all the Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Didn't know there were that many deep. But I just started messing around, saw a couple people on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I don't want to just stand them up in a cube, you know. My kid plays with them too, so he likes them. But I just started doing little small dials on a shelf, and then it's just grown and grown and grown.
Nice.
To this monster I'm working on now.
So
Yeah,
tell
that's-
us about that monster you're working on there.
It is a KidCraft. I don't know which model, but it's a KidCraft dollhouse. It's the dollhouse itself is 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and 12 inches deep. And the table it's sitting on is 40 inches by 52 inches.
So the day you got this, you actually came by the house to pick up a figure I picked up for you, and
Yep.
and you showed me this. You was like, "Hey, come check this out." And he's pulls up, lifts down the tailgate, and he pulls out this huge, freaking massive dollhouse. And so I had a dollhouse at one time, and it was my ex mansion. It was 2 foot by 4 foot by like 3.5 foot tall. And it was really cool to have. It just took up a lot of space, and I took some really cool pictures with it. So, man, it's awesome that you've done what you've done with that, because it was mighty pink when you first showed it to me.
Yeah, I will. I'll mirror that, because I saw the before picture and I was like, holy shit! I never would have thought of, oh man, I could turn that into, a GI Joe Dio. Like, that takes some vision, buddy.
Yeah, it does.
This is one of two I'm going to do with it too. After I'm done with the Joe one, I'm going to tear it down and redo it for Cobra.
So Bobby World 2311 was actually asking something specific about that. He's saying, after the Hawk's Nest, do you have a plan for another build? Well, you just laid out that you have another plan for the Hawk's Nest as it is, right?
Yep.
Are you
It's
gonna
going to
name
be a
something
new
different?
modern take on extensive enterprises.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You know what? We should put you up on the spotlight so we can see a little bit of all that stuff going on in the back. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sweet.
So you've dropped. I did put your channel down there and in the banner there for a minute. But you've only dropped the first episode of the Hawk's Nest, and it's not really even like getting inside. It was all kind of like this stuff right there at the front gates or around that front wall.
Yeah, Desper's at the gate, and you're going to see where he's going into.
Okay. So you got like a whole story you're going to kind of tell as you move through and do different videos of it is kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah, I kind of thought we're on Christmas time, and it just happened to be, I just got this thing November 1st, and I was surprised I finished it up this fast. But it's Christmas time, and I always had an advent calendar as a kid, and we get my kid one every year too. So I was like, what a better way to peel it back since it's so big than one video. I'll just do one layer at a time.
Nice.
Okay. So how much time do you have in this?
Whew. 8 o'clock at night till probably 1 in the morning, 4 times a week.
Damn.
And it's just little things, here and there, and every time you look at it, you see something a little bit different. You can modify it, change it.
It's a constant change. And here, is Trizzo has a question. What's Dookie's primary method of building these? Kit bashing other toys, handcrafting, 3D printing, something else? How do you get to, say, the walls and the barbed wire? And I mean, there's so much things you can point out, like the elevator that was part of the actual dollhouse that you
All of the above.
Yeah, exactly.
A prime example of the elevator had a piece of plastic behind it, half dome plastic, and it was all the way to the top. I took the plastic off. I took the plastic bars, came from a jail cell I bought for 1/12 that was 3D printed, and I didn't use it. My kid didn't use it. I didn't use it. I found something else. So I just thought, I was like, I need a railing and a handguard. So I cut the plastic and super glued it on there.
Nice. Yeah, you got to work with what you have, man. Really, it's what do you sometimes you're walking through Walmart or Target or something, and you see something, you're like, man, this will work with what I'm trying to do, or I can upgrade this, or you get an idea from somebody else, and then you just try to integrate it into your setup. And I will say, I like what you got in the top right-hand corner. I think Alan recognizes
I was just going to say, I like what you have. Speaking of working with what you have.
He's got the command console up there, and I'm assuming that's the Hawk's Nest. That's the office, or
no?
The up top is the next level.
Let's see if I can do this, because I can't see.
Yeah,
that's the Hawk's Nest.
So it's not only is the command console not the only electronics you have in that thing. There's 2. What are those? Cell phones?
Oh,
2 cell phones that are acting as like TVs and displays.
And I cannot figure out how to get those things in a loop. I don't know if it's because the phones are old, but I downloaded 2 videos off YouTube I found and just try to make a loop on them. They will play, but then they shut off after like 2 minutes. And that's not the top. That is.
Yeah, there you go. The dragonfly up there with a little rotor wash. That's awesome, man.
Is that the air eagle that you have over there and kind of in the middle, or is that like a 3D print?
That's the air eagle.
It is? Okay.
Yep, the one from
Fans Hobby.
Fans Hobby.
I actually had it the modern style, and it fit on there okay, but I put smoke effects underneath it with little tea lights, and it didn't look right with the. You can't turn the jets because that was actually another room. I just took the roof off.
Oh, cool.
And I made a helipad, and there's lights on the helipad too.
So you modified that even more to get to the helipad part. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome, spaded one McDysentery. Painting foam at the moment. Stoked to find a dio stream while I make this mess.
Spaded
one McDysentery.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, it is. Welcome, man. I hope you come back and keep checking out the stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But,
I lost it. I lost it for a minute there. And I think it was your pronunciation. You kind of fumbled through it. And I was
butchered
like,
it.
He didn't really say dysentery, did he? Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, man. Dio stream while you're making a mess. That's great.
Yeah, man.
Funny.
Awesome.
And congrats on the name.
So you have some experience with the military stuff. Talk about that. You're former military, retired, correct?
Yeah, did 23 years. So when I had this in my head, you saw the shelf I had before, the command center shelf where I put Alan's command center when I first got it. And then I saw this thing and I was like, you know what? It's perfect for extensive enterprises because it has the glass, which I had to cover up part of it because there was painted trees and they weren't to scale because it was for a Barbie. So I wanted to make this something for Joe right off the bat. And then I put up his office there. General's always going to have an office with a briefing table. Underneath that would be the TOC or the Tactical Operations Center, which is the main hub of anything you're going to do in the military. That's where everything goes through. And then I wanted to incorporate a med bay, a motor pool, a gym, a jail. The only thing I struggled with was a little lookout point because I could have added a wall to it, but it would have been a lot more modification I didn't really feel like doing. I just got lazy.
Yeah,
I was so close to being done. I was like, no, I got to stop.
I don't know what to do with this. I was like, just make it a sniper lookout, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I've got Duke in there with the snake in his chest. Bobby Wald actually gave me that idea, if I remember right. That dude is a good idea fairy.
A good idea fairy?
Yeah. He comes up with some stuff just right off the bat. Like, I'll bounce some ideas off him all the time, text and message, and he's just always right on it.
Nice.
That's fun.
I see you have the G.I. Joe porta potties over to the side. It's hard to see. You see a little corner of them, but
yeah, that's going to be the entrance.
Nice.
You know, I don't even know the correct name of those things. I mean, at this
modular
point,
fortification.
Everybody just calls them the porta potties.
Yeah.
I have more Cobra. I have 2 of those in Joe that I haven't even opened yet, and I need to get to them, but I just hadn't got to them yet. I wish I had more. I think I have 4 or 5 of the Cobra ones, and it actually made like a gate, like you did.
Yep.
And, those are really cool. It's just you have to have a certain amount to make them worthwhile.
I think at least 4.
Yeah.
To pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you did kind of turn those in. You showed that off on your first video, but you kind of creatively used the joints on them to turn that into a gate that opens, right?
Yeah, and I did that with the I can't remember the name of the video, but it was LSA Anaconda, I think. I did. It was for Cobra with a motor pool operation. That's kind of how I started. Like everything's just snowballing.
Yeah. And the other thing you're not even showing is the G.I. Joe police officers. You've done some pretty cool customs with that, man. That's some pretty sick stuff. I love the vamp. If you have the vamp, you can show. with the lights and everything. So check out his channel. Check out those videos. Maybe he's going to show us right now.
I got the figures. Here's a SWAT officer.
Okay. Yeah, he's done
thanks
some
to your
good
gaming condom.
Yeah,
for the mask.
Yeah,
and then the water slide. And then I stepped it up one more.
Nice.
I made a bomb squad.
Nice. Those are awesome, man. Yeah, but he's got some really cool police, like a vamp turned into a police cruiser. That was pretty cool with lights. And we've even talked about a fire truck. I got a fire truck. We talk about all kinds of cool stuff. So, there it is. That's sick, dude.
All right, where do those lights come from?
Those are from Amazon. If you look up RC lights, that's all it is.
Okay.
And I did do the front and the back, but the lights are so small that you can barely see them illuminated.
Oh, yeah.
And then all I did was just cut out the window for the Stinger.
Another local. We're in the 919. We ain't far from you, man.
So it's Rizzo or it's T Rizzo or Trizzo as Trey was putting it. He's asking if you've ever done any landscape type dios.
Yes, I've got a few up.
So you kind of cycle through, is what you were saying. You put a whole thing together. You do what you're going to do with it, and then poof, you tear it down once you've made your videos and you move on, right?
Yeah.
I've got the boards. I got like I said, 7-year-old kid. So we share a toy room. I don't have my own yet. I actually talked to the wife about buying a shed and moving all my G.I. Joes out in that. And then she's like, yeah, well, I'm all for it. I came home and I was like, no shed. She's like, why? I'm like, you don't want to move. I want to build an extension onto the house. When I'm old and I can't walk up the stairs, I can sleep downstairs. Until then, it'll be my toy room. She's like, yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
All right.
So,
all right.
Nice. So you're actually in your garage, right? With the Harley and everything. So.
Yep. And here's the SWAT van you were talking about.
Dude, that thing's sick, man.
What did that start off life as?
That was
an ambulance.
The Slambulance from WWE.
Yep, WWE.
Yeah.
Slambulance. All right.
Because it comes apart, like you can use the wrestling figures and the parts come off of it. And I have, there's one that has like a wrecking ball, and I took that off and made it into a Cobra vehicle. And so yeah, there's tons of cool stuff that you can just change into G.I. Joe stuff.
Hold on, you just mentioned it.
I love the sounds of him digging through and getting stuff together.
It's just on the floor. You talking about that?
Yeah, I got one like that. Except I made mine into a troop carrier, and you've put flames on it, and made it look freaking cool as hell.
That's like Mad Max style.
Yeah, that's the
Road Pig's truck.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Rollback for Road Pig. That's freaking cool, man.
And the bikes fit on the back.
Yeah, on the back. Yeah, I think you've had a bike. I think that's what you were picking up. I found a bike for you at one of the swaps, and you were like, "Yeah, get that for me." So, have you worked on that bike yet, or no?
No, but this is the first bike I customized.
Because it looks like yours.
This is an exact replica of my 2016 Highball.
Nice, dude.
Nice, man.
And I got the suicide shifter on it.
You have a bike with a suicide shifter on it?
Yeah. Built it in 3 hours. My wife was about to kill me when I ended up coming home with that thing.
Oh, the bike looks great. I'm actually kind of curious to see pictures of the real one. But you did send over some pictures to Trey to show off some stuff. And I think we were kind of thinking maybe we would pull up your YouTube channel and show off some stuff on there. Trey, you wanna cue some of that up?
Yeah, let me share the screen here, and we'll go check out Evil Dookie's YouTube channel.
I'll bump it over to you.
So we got his YouTube channel pulled up here at Evil Dookie. Let's definitely get him over 400 today. Y'all go follow this guy, man. He's got some cool videos. and keeps putting stuff out left and right. Y'all got to check him out. Here's the first episode of the Hawk's Nest, episode 1. So there's more good content coming. And there's tons of already good content on here. You know, I really like this command and staff table, and that's in the Hawk's Nest now. So the Dreadnought stuff, there's just so much cool things that you're doing with some of these videos, man. So, you know, there's some of the landscape that you were talking about. So yeah, definitely scroll through. And you're doing some stuff with Knock Knock, I guess. The
yeah,
AI
I started
thing.
messing with AI. I showed the wife the one I put up today last night. She's like, "What the hell?"
I hadn't seen that one. I'll have to go check it out. So, but yeah, he's got some cool videos.
Our friend Mick Dysentery.
Appreciate that.
You got another one, man. So that's good.
Diarrhea and
Bang.
dysentery.
The magic of the Alliance getting you over 400, just like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, 401. There it goes.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right, we'll get him to 5 sometime soon. But yeah, just talk about Outhouse Customs. What is that? What part of that is?
So, 2017, I think. I've always been decent with woodworking. Took it in middle school and high school, so I think 6 years of it, and always enjoyed doing woodworking. The logo itself came from my grandfather. He had one leg since the age of 5, so he always had a crutch. And when he passed, I asked my neighbor at the time and said, "Hey, he's a graphic designer for like Disney." I said, "Can you draw me a tattoo? Because I want to get a tattoo for my grandfather." So he came up with that logo because he was also a mechanic. So if you look at the logo, it's got wrenches and ratchets in it, and then it's the shape of a crutch for my grandfather.
Nice.
But I started doing rustic American flags. I think they were 19 and a half by like 14 or something like that. And it was only made out of furring strips.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hand Dremel every star in those flags. I ended up from 2017, I think, to however long it was, 2019 or something like that. I ended up doing over 200 flags, and they're in, I think, 10 countries.
That's really cool, man. That's awesome.
Just pocket money for the bike. That was all it was.
Yeah, and that was before you even started collecting, right?
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
So the outhouse is my garage because I'm always out of the house.
That's good. So what did get you collecting, the classified stuff?
Like I said, my cousin, after he passed, I just didn't want to lose that memory, and it was a new thing for my son.
Mm-hmm.
He was 7, so something him and I could play with. And each figure I got in was almost like, oh, I remember doing this with my cousin Rory when we were kids, or I remember this vehicle,
Yep.
So just a fear to not want to lose his memory.
Yeah. So I guess, was it something that you were already aware of, or you were kind of looking for G.I. Joes and came across the modern, the classified stuff in general? Or like, I'm kind of curious because it sounds like, you did some of the vintage stuff, but then, as an adult, now you only recently came into the classified. Were you collecting other figures or?
No, always been a collector, but never of toys. It was, I left high school. I mean, I had starting lineup when I was older as a teenager when toys weren't cool, but starting lineup was because it's sports.
Yeah.
And being from the Boston area, as long as it was sports, nobody would make fun of you. Didn't matter what it was. Then I joined the military, and it was NASCAR. I started collecting die-cast cars.
Yeah.
I had probably 60 Dale Jr. ones at the time, and then I fell out of NASCAR, sold them all.
A lot of
Didn't
people
collect
have.
anything really. And then with my son now, it was something for us to bond over.
That's awesome, man.
Cool. So you said you started with the Dreadnoughts, and then it kind of went nuts after that?
I told her it was going to be the Dreadnoughts. It was either Crocmaster or Scrap Iron is the one I got first.
Okay, cool. Are you pulling something else up, Trey?
Yeah.
All right.
It's loading.
Computer.
It's loading.
And I've got a massive dreadnought scene in my head planned out. I just need it.
All right, so this is a very blurry picture, but
you're not seeing the picture.
You're not seeing a picture. Shit.
Nope.
Okay, computer.
So you were saying, Dookie, you've got a dreadnought scene in your head that you're kind of planning out?
It's going to transition from swamp to gas station to bar to clubhouse.
Cool. All right.
What about now?
Yes, we are seeing that.
All right, good. So, get to the presentation here. Very blurry picture, but it kind of gives you an idea of what your setup looks like inside in the toy room you share with your son. And your dragonfly's outside, and I know you move some stuff around. So let's take a look at some of these shelves. And I like this hanger you built for the Rattler. You got the evil Sarge from that custom kit that I still need to make.
Yeah, I haven't painted mine yet.
Yeah, we're both guilty of that. So that looks pretty cool, man. There's your entrance for this was all before you even had the Hawk's Nest, I think. So
yeah,
setting that
it
up.
started with the shelves that you showed originally.
Mm-hmm.
I measured out the shelf and I was like, okay, what can I do in this? I want to do a separate scene. So I went to Extreme Sets, got the background, and just slowly added a little diorama piece in there from 3D print, whether I made it myself or something you see at Walmart,
Foam. I mean, there's foam right here. Painting foam, or even putting. People don't realize you can buy almost like paper and just tape it on the foam. I had that for the longest time. I had comic boxes with brick paper taped onto them early on in my collection.
That's what's on the Hawk Nest.
And the thing is this, people don't realize that this barbed wire, you made that. And
I hand it. Yep.
Really hard to find. I bought some that's from the modeling community, and it was really expensive, and it was not a whole lot. And you've made it out of some wire. It takes a lot of creativity to do that. And you can tell you're a mechanic, man, because you got everything laid out. There's a guy working on pulling an engine, and so that's pretty cool.
Well, Moonshine. What is it? Moonshine Mel? Yeah. Moonshine Mel says, just sub to both of you. Car enthusiasts, and I think Evil is awesome.
Nice.
Thank you, bro. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Keep coming back and checking us out. Appreciate you being part of the Alliance.
Yeah, man.
The Awe Striker's on jack stands too in the rear end right now.
Nice. And a little Gridiron Studios down here. I know you like them as well.
So this is the Hawk's Nest as it stands right now, what we're looking at in this picture?
I've added one more ram cycle, and there's a fork. Yeah, that's it. There's a forklift in there, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
I have that same forklift. It's really good.
You're doing plenty of, it looks like, gridiron stuff. And then you can even see the gates that we were talking about over there. So that's cool. So you're mixing a whole bunch of stuff together to make this happen.
Where'd the bunk come from?
The bunk is from actually local in Charlotte, Sis 3D Printing.
Oh yeah.
I buy a lot of his stuff. So the three top ones I go to were Sis 3D, Red Atlas Creations, a little bit of eBay, and a little bit of Gridiron. But Sis 3D to me is like on point.
I'll have to check out Red Atlas. I've not heard of them before, so yeah.
Yeah, Red Atlas Creations, they're real good too.
Nice.
That's cool. Is that so? The bunk, is that the jail there?
That would be the jail.
Right here.
Okay. Cool.
All right, let's go to the next one, and you got the dive team.
Yeah, I got yelled at for that one this morning.
And the custom boat. A lot of people were customizing that thing. I haven't customized it or anything, but it is a cool item.
So why did you get yelled at for this one?
My son wakes up every morning, and the first thing he usually does is runs in the playroom. So you saw the cabinets. That's my half. The other half is his. He has those Walmart cubes, those white ones. I made a big table for him. and he has all his GI Joes on that, and he sets up dioramas constantly. Like I did one of a shoot house, and when I was done with it, I gave him the shoot house building, and that's his Joe headquarters.
Nice.
He doesn't know he's getting this thing behind me when I'm done with the videos.
Oh,
so it's gonna be a little bit of a late Christmas gift for him.
Nice.
But he saw that and he's like, "Daddy, your shelf is messed up." I'm like, "Did something fall?" He goes, "No, the divers are supposed to be under the boat, not next to the boat like that." He's like, "You need to put a box and put the boat up higher. That way the divers are below the water."
There you go.
I was like, "Damn, kid smart."
Yeah, he is. I like this. The snake armor, the gridiron snake armor. Just a little Cobra shop here. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
my thought process was they're taking the old Cobra snake armor out since the new ones are in.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
What is that background? That's
Sector 9.
I'm sorry?
Sector 9 from Extreme Sets.
Extreme
I've been looking
Sets.
for that for like 4 years.
Oh wow!
Ever since I started, and it's been
Nice.
sold out. And I just happened to find it on eBay one day for like $50.
Hey, that's a crazy deal on that.
Really?
6 or
And
I
I
have
have to-
6 or 6 and 7. I didn't know there was a 9. There's a 5 that's out now, and we'll look at that in a little bit because
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to say we're going to talk about that later, right?
yeah. And I have this. This is pretty cool. So yeah, this is awesome, man. And this is a
Those
3D
forklifts
print.
are handy.
All right, on to the next one. The display with all the Cobras. This is fairly new because this is a new figure, and that's a new figure. This is in my new hotness this week. So
Yep,
yeah, that's awesome, man.
that's my in brief.
Nice.
So whenever you get to a new duty station, you always have a command in brief.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have the room to display all the figures. So I said, what a better way than put one of each troop builder in the display, and Cobra Commander's briefing them.
Nice.
Okay.
These figures right here, I love because I wish they weren't in a 2-pack with a steel core, but yeah, I have 2 of those, and I wish I had more.
What were
This
those?
is-
The Twilight Viper?
Twilight Guard.
Twilight
Oh,
Guard, yeah.
okay.
So they're the Crimson Guard, but they're the Twilight Guard, and they got a cape and dark
Yeah,
colors, a little purple in them.
The figures were great on those, but I hated the backpack. The backpack would not
Yeah.
hold on to a freaking weapon to save its life.
Yeah.
I don't do backpacks.
Oh, yeah.
All my backpacks are in little coffins.
So Bobby World says, I saw a Christmas light projector that looks like an underwater scene, is I guess where he was going with that.
Okay.
So that's a thought for
That's
you. That
smart.
would give some motion and some
Yeah.
stuff there. That's cool.
See,
That
I
would
told
be
you,
it.
good idea, guy.
Okay. All right, on to the next one. You got the snow scene, and this is cool. Is this foam or
That was a pain to do. So I stacked all the foam up, and then my thought was to put Snow Job in the back where the polar bear's at,
Mhm.
and the other one's walking by for when the snowcat comes in. Well, when I got done with it, the snowcat's not going to fit in there. There's no way.
yeah?
So it's supposed to be like an OP. Krusty Old Crow did something similar, and that's where I got the idea from. So then
Nice.
when the bear came out, I was just like, the heck with it. I'll just throw him in there.
Cool, man.
But
That's
it's
awesome.
foam and spackling, and then I bought some kind of like glittery white paint a little bit. It's not a lot of glitter, but just a little bit of a sheen to it,
Yep.
so it looks like snow. And then I just added water to it, had a pancake batter mix, and then poured it on there.
Yep. I made something similar. I made a Hoth display for my Star Wars stuff, and it didn't survive the move, but that was a fun build, man. So yeah, this is
Red Wagon Diorama is actually where I got that idea from.
cool. Cool. Yeah,
Is
that's
that
awesome.
what did you do for the ice or the water over there? Is that resin or just paint?
Toilet paper,
Oh, okay.
toilet
Okay.
paper, Mod Podge, and then
There's a
clear
little
finish over the top.
there's a little bit of like cotton, like stuffing from the pillow. I have a bunch of that. That
Yep.
works good.
Teddy bear stuffing.
Yep, teddy bear stuffing, and you can get different colors too, which I didn't know until you were said something to me, and I need to order the black. Here's your shooting range for the cops. That's pretty cool. This guy's lost his head.
No, he didn't.
No,
That
yeah.
was my detective. This is my ATF agent.
Okay.
And what I did was I'm always in shell toes. If you ever notice, I always wear Adidas shell toe shoes.
Okay.
When I saw this figure got released, I was like, I'm buying that figure. And I'm always in a black t-shirt or hoodie. So I just threw him on Shipwreck's pants, and then I've got my own character. I just need to get a head scan.
There you go.
So I used Shipwreck's head off my detective. He got promoted to ATF.
The Daredevil body?
Yep, the black Daredevil one.
And he came with those shoes?
He did.
Okay. I got a figure we're gonna talk about a little later that I need those shoes for. So I got homework.
we got to hook you up with my buddy Pete's Prince, and he does head scans and stuff. So
yeah, I really want one bad.
Yeah, we got to hook you up with Pete at an event. So, yeah, here's some more with the stingers. That's got a gridiron piece on it.
That's got a bunch of gridiron pieces on it.
Yeah, it does.
I got lucky with that one. I missed the upgrade for that, the black one.
Mm-hmm.
My wife actually emailed them, and they emailed her back and said, we have one. So she scored it for me.
Yeah, Mark's awesome, man. He's been on the show. We got to get him back and talk about some of the new things that are coming. But yeah, Mark's a cool dude. This is 3D printed, right? I have one of these. It's not painted. It's just blue, but it's still cool.
I did the background for that as well. It was like almost solid gray, just printed plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So I just painted it and then left some for rocks, painted that gray, and then put a little bit of flock on it for grass.
Nice. And then here's the swamp. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. So tell us about the process of making this whole thing, because there's techniques out the wazoo here, right?
Yeah.
A 7-year-old. I kid you not. You can look at Rakondo's leg. He told me, he's like, Daddy, take his foot off so he looks like he's actually in the water.
Okay.
I was like, okay. Then he said, Daddy, alligators don't walk on water. He said, you have to make it different. So I started researching. I was like, I took the windows from the figures. They come in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just cut it, took a heat gun,
melted it,
put the crock there, and just heated it a little bit so it formed to the crock. And then I took hot glue and took it from the seam of where the ripples would be at and let it drip down and just painted it.
Nice.
That's
in the
cool.
grass, and then the background is this is like a background sheet, and I have some of those, which is cool. I don't have that one. I want that one.
Those little bamboos.
Mm-hmm.
I think I stopped counting after like 50. I had to individually place them into the foam.
Yeah, that's some really cool work, man. It looks great.
Yeah, the water effect there is awesome. So you talked about the hot glue, kind of forming the white water around the alligator, but what's the flat water? What was that effect done with?
Toilet paper.
That's the toilet paper.
That's how I originally had it. Yep.
Okay.
And then I was in the room the other night for some reason, and I had a flashlight, I'm a mechanic, and I had my AC light, and I hit the button on accident, and it's a black light, so you can see Freon coming out of a vehicle. That actually glows green. I don't know how I did that. I'm not going to question how I did that. I'm just lucky I did that.
Nice.
But the whole thing is like neon green at night.
That's wild.
That's awesome. Then Knox, man. I know you're a big Knox fan. That's probably your favorite there.
It is.
I like the power wheels over here.
That came from what's that guy's name? Starts with an R. Rowdy Toys.
Okay.
I just saw that. I was like, that reminds me of the old Dreadnought motorcycle. I got to get it.
That's funny.
Now this
and that there's a custom Zartan in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I actually brought him down.
Well, here, let's put you back up on the spotlight to show that off.
Now that's from what is it?
That's the new logo of Zartan's logo.
Uh-huh.
There's 3 Dreadnought logos, and I had to hand paint that. I mean, the eye is black, the mouth is pink, the tongue's red.
So what, you got a snake coming up over the head? Where did that come
Yeah, it's actually coming out of the skull.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So was that a 3D print?
It was Jay's Armory, I believe, on eBay.
Okay.
I just happened to see it. I was like, oh, I got to get that.
Right on. All right.
And I thought it was gonna be painted, and it came in. I was like, how am I gonna paint this?
I met Jay's Armory at Joe Fest before. He's pretty cool.
All right, going back to ready.
All the animals. It's just so you look at something and there's something new. You even got a dreadnought that's a bat, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I got him right here too.
A bat dreadnought. All right, damn it.
Sorry.
Oh damn.
Oh, he's got the flail and everything, man. That's cool.
He's not a true dreadnought. He's a prospect.
Okay. Okay. I like it.
So
And,
what's going on the chest there?
That I think is like a gun. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Like a Gatling gun.
Okay.
And my headcanon, they found him in a junkyard. Cobra tossed him. They made him his own for Zartan.
So you just kind of kit bash some pieces together there to
Yeah.
do that chest piece. All right.
This
All
is
right.
world building at its finest, people. This is how you do it. Your headcanon. You build out your world and whatever you want, make it. If they don't make it, make it. And if you're afraid to make it, ask somebody else to make it or just start. Everybody has to start customization somewhere, and you will progress into a better customizer. Trust me, it takes time.
That's where it started, was Joe Fest 24 with that slaughter figure.
Mhm.
I thought I was going to do the class and they were going to show you, and it was Chris from Grindhouse was actually the one that did it.
Awesome.
So I'm sitting in the class, or I thought it was the class, and they're like, here's your parts. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't paint. My wife won't even let me paint the house. And I just took it home after I tried there, and took it home and just bought those little glasses with the magnifying glass and just started night after night. I probably messed it up 10 times and then finally just started getting it.
There you go.
Cool. I mean, that persistence pays off, man.
That's right. On to the Iron Grenadiers in the gridiron setup here. That's pretty cool.
Some of these are still a work in progress.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's always a work in progress. Like the Cobra throne room. Serpentor's getting stabbed.
I did not bring that figure down. I forgot.
Nah,
that
it's all
Medusa.
good. That Medusa, yeah, that looks cool.
That was a hard one to paint too.
Are these 3D printed? The table with all that stuff.
They are.
Where's that?
They're
from?
on eBay.
eBay. Okay. Got the Hiss tank and all the.
That's my second favorite one.
Yep.
There's a lot of customs in there too.
I can tell. Yeah, I was kind of trying to take all that in. Yeah, who's that? That chick.
That's
there.
a Madam Hydra head on the movie Baroness body.
Nice.
Okay.
And then there's a Frag Viper I redid.
There's this guy you repainted.
Yep, the Python Patrol Viper, the Saw Viper, and a bat.
Nice. And then back to the Hawk's Nest with the lights, which people can't really see now, but this is so cool, man. Awesome that you've gone through all the detail, adding lights where lights need to be. There's the command console, the two phones hooked up, all the lights. That's the helipad. Hard to see that, but it's the helipad. I like the dedication, man. It's some cool stuff.
I got security cameras in now too.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool. Man, the lights just elevate the whole thing. I bet you that looks cool in the dark in person there. I mean, it looks cool in the pictures alone, but yeah, I dig it.
You have to do a video with just the lights, man. A nighttime video for the Hawk's Nest.
Oh yeah, get some searchlights on the outside too.
Yeah, Bobby Waldart gave me that idea. Just gonna find him.
There you go.
Right on.
And there's the entire Hawk's Nest at its finest. Some more pictures. Here's the helipad, the armory, the motor pool. Let's see what else is there. Some more. That's kind of the reverse view, or is that before the Hawk's Nest? That's the police.
That was before. That's the
raid
street scene, I think, building that I customized.
Nice.
Okay.
The Dreadnought raid with the cops and SWAT team. Yeah, you can't beat that, man. It's a little blurry on that one, but there's a party going on. There's a band playing.
I like it. You got the drum set and everything kind of set up in front of the van. That's awesome. Where
That's where bands usually start, is in a van, right?
Yeah. The ramen band is perfect for that, man. That's awesome.
Where did the speakers and the stands that you've got the speakers on come from?
WWE. So if anybody's looking to do stuff with dioramas, I mean, there's great people out there that are doing 3D prints and stuff, but those stretchers I have in the Hawk's Nest, I can grab one. These stretchers are from WWE. And these things are better than anything you'll ever find. I put the little pillow on it, but this thing actually will stay up.
Damn.
And the rails come up.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
2 for $25 on eBay.
Okay. I might have to get me one of those.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Doc needs an upgraded setup.
So it seems like that's a little bit of some secret sauce, is looking into the wrestling stuff.
It is. The figures are a little big, but the accessories scale pretty well.
Yeah, okay.
I hadn't really looked at wrestling stuff, so that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I don't either. And so, but we keep seeing it here. I mean, this is like, what, third or fourth time where it's like, that's a wrestling thing. This is from WWE. Yeah. So that's awesome. That's awesome. And it makes sense. I'm sure that there's like some folding chairs that you can, smash on people or something.
There's one video I did of them in the ring. I bought a wrestling ring. I took, instead of having the rope, I wanted to use a chain. I wasn't sitting here making barbed wire for a wrestling ring. So the closest thing I could think of was the dog tag chains that we used to use in the military. So I bought a roll of it on Amazon and snipped it and put it in the ring itself. And then I bought the folding chairs because my kid also collects wrestling figures, and I had those folding chairs with it as well. So I can kind of combine the two worlds.
That's cool. An Evil Stick is saying Hasbro WWE, Jazzwares Fortnite, and some third-party model kits in 1/12 make some great cheap dial pieces.
And Hobby Lobby, believe it or not, if you're looking for like stuff for like inside house stuff, there's some stuff. It's a little small, but it'll scale. It'll work. I mean, especially if it's background stuff. So
Doc's medicine cabinet.
It's all about having that vision, that imagination, and looking at something with kind of, some fresh eyes, and not like pigeonholing yourself into the exact thing that the thing is, like being able to say, oh, I can use this like this, instead of that. And I love the creativity, man. It's a lot of fun. World building, storytelling, however you want to put it. I'm in. It's cool.
The phone booth and the postal bin here, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the post office box was Duarte Studios up in Durham earlier this year.
Yeah, Ishcon.
And the phone booth, Ishcon, yep. And then the phone booth, I think I found on Etsy. And all the posters, I bought a couple, and then I just started printing them off myself and just laminated them.
Yeah.
So I can move them.
I was talking to Ish earlier today. I'm looking forward to Ishcon 2026. That's going to be a fun one.
And Titan Toys is coming,
Titan Toys is
Expo, right? Yeah.
Yep. Round 2 is coming next year too. So and that's in Nashville, Tennessee. So might try to make it to that one too. Hadn't been to that one. I heard some cool things are coming to Titan Toys Expo next year. So looking forward to the second round of that show. Didn't catch the first one. Maybe we'll catch the second one.
Yeah, I've got to start thinking about being a vendor at some places.
Yeah, so, man. You got to get on that con circuit, and
I do.
Try to get a table next to Chris from Grindhouse, and
we never get anything done.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand there and talk about toys the whole time. So Abby says Titan Toy Expo's fun. Yeah, man. I wish I could have made it. Maybe try to make it in 2026.
Yep.
So this is the last slide that I had for Evil Dookie stuff here. But man, you got some awesome stuff. Check out his YouTube at Evil Dookie. He puts out videos all the time. It surprises me how often you put something out, man. So it's awesome. You're working on these things, and this is really your only toy line, right? G.I. Joe Classified?
If it works. So
Okay.
Classified, Valaverse. I haven't really done Monsterverse. I was on the fence with them, but the price. It's not just about buying a figure. I got to buy the dial stuff too, so that stuff gets expensive at times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
So
mostly
do you have,
Classified, and then that new Black series coming out for Action or Valaverse is blowing my mind.
The pirate looking guys, those
Yeah.
those are cool looking. We'll talk about some Valaverse here in a little bit. There was a new announcement with some new figures coming. I have some slides for that. But yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Dookie, do you release your videos on a specific schedule that people should look for?
The Hawk's Nest will be every Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Eastern time until the 28th. And after that, I'm not that good of an editor or photographer or nothing like that. So it's whenever I get the urge. And the bigger the stuff is, the longer it takes for me to do.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I work on multiple projects at once. I'm working on a bomb truck for the police right now.
Nice.
Okay. So every Sunday, the rest of the month, essentially, look for a new Hawk's Nest release. All right. That's cool.
And then the extensive enterprises will start, right?
Yeah. About a month after, I'll probably start doing that one.
Nice. Well, cool, man. You got some really cool stuff. We always enjoy having you here and in the chat or on the screen. So, man, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. And you stay and hang out with us. We're going to talk about toys and talk about new stuff, new hotness, show off what new things you got, and talk about some stuff going on in the toy community, man. Let's take care of that.
All right. Let's go back to here. And what do you got? It sounds like you got something else you want to segue into, Trey.
No, just anything else for Dookie? Anything else you got, man?
No, I appreciate having me on.
Yeah. All right,
good
man.
Visibility for the thing. Just something other people can do and be like, hey, I don't have, like Alan said earlier, I'm not pigeonholed.
Mm.
You can look at it, you can vision it, you can do it.
That's right. Like, you're only limited by your imagination. And, you know, I think one of the cool things that you've mentioned is you reach out to other people and bounce ideas. I've gotten ideas from you. You've gotten ideas from me. And, you know, we share that, you know, through, and you're sharing with people I don't even know, which is cool. And I'm getting stuff from you that you're getting from them. And so it's, you know, customizing and diorama building, it's a big thing, man. And it's really cool, fun to build your own worlds.
It is.
It definitely takes the hobby in a different direction too, I think. You stop thinking about it as just collecting the figures. You start thinking about it as, you know, what kind of a scenario, what kind of a scene or something can you put the figures in? How can you bring things together and stuff? And I always like, you know, bringing the imagination back into, you know, this collecting.
Yeah, so I do a show every now and then with a couple other guys, Turk Murphy and The Real Grievance, called Rough Cut. And we were sitting there one night, and I had gotten the Ghost Vipers, and it just poof, diorama started happening. And I just started doing things with it, you know, just because we were just talking in general.
Cool. That's awesome, man. Inspiration struck.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to talk about next, Trey?
I have some more slides and we can go into those.
Okay.
Talk about some toy news, I guess.
All right. Well, I have a bumper for that, I think. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that one's not as fun as my normals. All right, let's bump it on over to your stuff we're going to talk about.
All right, so Valaverse released this week. Two new figures, and one has a variant, a bloody variant. He's always doing the bloody variant on things, and I can't really make out what the name. This is Lieutenant Hune, and the other one I can't remember the name on. Jester. Yeah, you see it right there, Jester.
Yep.
Jester with the bloody variants. What's y'all's take on these?
I'll let you start, Dookie.
I need all three.
Okay.
I got Pandora. I went to IshCon first time this year, and Pandora was a figure I wanted. My headcanon is Zartan's girlfriend.
There you go.
And I went ahead and grabbed Pandora. Didn't know what I was getting. I went back to the truck with my son-in-law, who was a Lego collector for Star Wars. We opened it up, and it had Bloody. I was like, damn, this isn't the one I wanted. And then I looked it up on eBay, and I was like, holy shit, this thing's a lot of money on eBay. I looked at him. I was like, run back in there and get me another one.
So you lucked out your first purchase with a Bloody variant.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, because I've bought. So there was a Pandora accessory pack, and it had a head and a gear set. And the head and the gear set pack was, like $5 or $10 or something like that. I don't remember. I bought 15 of these damn things and didn't get one Bloody variant. I was so pissed. But I used all that gear. I sold a couple off. I used gear to customize, and yeah, man, it still worked out. But yeah, chasing the variants can be crazy unless you're Abby, who gets stuff all the time.
It's like for Classified, there's one variant I'm missing right now from the original Classified ones that came out. And it's the black collar, black crotch Cobra Trooper.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep.
You got Trey looking at it.
What?
I've got the both Beachheads. I've got the Dukes, the Scarlets, all those. I'm just missing that one Cobra Trooper.
All right.
I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. And I'm sitting here looking at 75 freaking Cobra Troopers.
That's
damn. All right. Moving on from Valaverse. Next. This Mezco Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. I am freaking out. I wanted these, but I have the Nika turtles. The other turtles I have, those are really cool. I don't know that I'm going to get these, but let's take a look at them anyway.
So first off, it's been a big week for Mezco. They did Senor Blanco, which I don't know if you've got slides for that, but I can show that off too.
Okay.
Man, that came and went super quick. And then, yeah, they put these guys up. They're giving people like little to no notice. If you're not plugged in, you might just miss out on some Mezco.
Exactly, man. Like, you really have to stay on top of or know somebody. I'm in so many chats with people that they're like, hey, look at this. This is here. Most of us are plugged in and we talk to each other, our own groups and show stuff. But like, I have all the Nika. I don't really need these.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. Okay. Mikey's nunchucks. Where's the damn chain at? There's no chain.
That's
chain.
Weird.
No chain.
That's weird.
That's very weird. I don't know if that's just not been done yet, if they're trying to figure that out, but no chain on Mikey's chucks.
Huh.
I'm not cool with that. Tons of hands.
But not much else. I mean, you got the heads, the hands, your basic weapons, and not much else. And that was also a big surprise, is because Mezco is honestly they have the reputation of overdoing the accessories, which I think is great.
Right. But the thing is I thought this was going to be there's four of them. Here's Raph and Leo. I thought this was going to be over $500.
Yep.
So we got the announcement yesterday that it's going to drop today. It goes up. I'm surprised it's not sold out. But
it's not exclusive.
Yeah, true. And $350.
Yep. That's a big surprise.
Ships in July. A lot of reuse on the body, maybe. The heads are different, make the 90s turtles. But, yeah. Oh. We're going to this. Dude. McFarlane. I know none of us are McFarlane fans.
Yeah.
But I got to talk about this. And the reason I got
McFarlane fans in the chat.
Right. Might have some McFarlane fans. I was a McFarlane fan at one time.
You were.
I had some figures. I got out of it. I sold them all. But we're talking about dios today, and this really tunes in to the dio building thing. So, Batman animated series. A lot of people grew up with it, love it. Here's an Alfred. Not many people have an Alfred of any kind. So that's cool. See an Alfred. But this dio set, if you're into it, that's great. But you tell me, where in the freaking hell is $225? Has Todd McFarlane lost his dang mind?
Does it come with the figures?
I don't know.
Alfred sold separately.
Alfred sold separately.
Oh, damn.
Somebody was paying attention.
Initial Goose Creations. Greetings from McGoose Land headquarters, where McFarland, with a D, is better left for Ross.
I'm with you there, Goose. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I have one McFarlane figure left. I got at the last swap. I sold them off like $5 a piece. Like the final 4 I had, I was like, just get them gone. So yeah, I think it's clownish that this is $225.
That's pretty nuts, man.
Not gonna take my money with that.
I know a place where you can go and you can get a working computer screen and a super cool like setup for it. It changes scenes and does some neat stuff for much cheaper than that.
Yeah, there you go.
As a recently dropped price, as a matter of fact, just for the holidays.
Yep. $159, right?
$159.99. That's
Okay,
right. That's
okay.
right. Yep.
And then this is kind of new. This is kind of take my money, but they announced Onslaught. They've announced Onslaught before, but they actually showed color renders of Onslaught today. This is from today. I am definitely getting this. This is the centerpiece to Bruticus. This is what everything combines to. You can kind of see where his arms aren't connected or the vehicles aren't connected, but this is the framework for Bruticus. And just Onslaught in general. And then there's a trailer that turns into, an armed station with guns and a tank and all that good stuff. And then actually there's a picture of Bruticus, and I'm excited. The only one I have right now is Vortex. This and this are on order. So we just need 2 more pieces after these 2 ship to get Bruticus. And this dude's stubby. But a lot of people were talking about he looks like a midget. He's stubby.
He's got some interesting proportions.
Yeah. And they'll put a kit out that'll make it extended and all that stuff. And then I'm sure there'll be Toy Hacks labels or something for it too.
Yep.
So
we got Highly Articulated in the chat, and he's got a couple of comments on the turtles. The first one, he said that the nunchucks were shown with a strap, so maybe a wire, something along those lines. And then he's saying people are calling them the cosplay version of the movie Turtles because the heads are too big.
I think I'm right there with you. I think that's holding me back from purchasing this, even though it's later on in 2026.
I also noticed that there's not much of a neck on a few of them. Like the head is sitting directly on the shoulders, and I thought that was kind of peculiar. Yeah. There's a neck there, but the next one there, there's basically nothing. Go back to the previous picture before this. What are the other 2? Those aren't as bad, but they still look, kind of, I don't know. Yeah, the heads are kind of large on these, but honestly, that is a bit of a Mezco design aesthetic, if you want to put it that way.
And there may be more accessories with this. I only pulled the pictures of the turtles themselves, so
yeah.
I didn't get all of them, but this was what concerned me.
They do have movable eyeballs, which I think is cool.
They have movable eyeballs?
And creepy.
Yeah, and creepy. And creepy.
I hadn't seen the movable eyeballs for it.
Yeah, I think that they talked about that on just on like the page itself for them. Let's see. Separate rolling eyeballs for film accurate expressions. So yeah, that's a thing. And that's cool. That's becoming more and more mainstream, and I'm definitely here for it. That you can get personality by giving somebody the side eye or
rooted hair and rolling eyeballs are the 2 new things to come to 1/12 scale, and those things are going to be big moving forward. And so you're seeing that more and more. You were showing me a figure the other day, and it had rooted hair, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was like
a samurai.
Samurai, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the figures are good. I honestly, I'm kind of with you. I don't know if I had the NECA, if I was going to replace them with these. Like this version of the Turtles is the Turtles that I really dig. But I like the IDW style a bit more. I like the first set that Mezco did. I think
that's not really IDW. IDW is that BS, the best action.
You're right.
That's
you're right.
the IDW.
Yeah.
So what Mezco did with not the animated version is really cool. But I would say that's more. It's not even really Mirage, man. This is kind of
It's not. It's definitely pulled comic book, stylish. But yeah, I don't know if there's a period. I'm not an expert on the Turtles, but I like that style. I think of figures, the best so far. These aren't replacing that set. In other words,
in my opinion, I would have been happier if they would have pushed out more with that line versus jumping into this line.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, NECA has it covered. And even though NECA figures, you move them around, you're afraid they're going to break. Like, there's problems there, but they're not gonna stretch this out long enough to make all those other figures too.
Yeah.
Like, I got a foot soldier army and Toka and Razor and Shredder and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
All right, man. What other slides you got?
Okay, keep going. Get caught up. That's it.
All right.
It's blank. So that's it.
Well,
33 of 33 slides. There we go.
What happened to the toy community? Oh my gosh. With your blank slide. Well, I want to get into some new hotness if you're cool with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
And Dookie, I think you've got some that you were talking about a little bit, right? Am I wrong?
The stuff that's in there.
Okay. Let's do this one. Yeah. You mind if I start us off?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. So, it has been a busy couple of weeks. We took the week off last week, sort of. I mean, you did drop your video like we talked about. Yep. Man, I've gotten a bunch of cool things. So earlier, I had mentioned that I need some shoes, and this is probably what I need my shoes for. I don't know whether it's going to be this one or maybe her.
Are they blank-faced?
These are bucks. These are customs that I did.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So I've got a very kind of typical ninja. I'm thinking one of my extra Budo faces is going to go there. But I need feet. I don't have much for feet. But man, he needs
some Tommy shoes, man, with the split toe.
I don't know, man. Yeah, for him, yes, but for her, I think those Adidas would be cooler than her kind of goofy, track shoes or whatever.
I bought some Jordans on eBay that I put on one of those little 112 Python figures.
That's cool. Yeah, so these are just, I got some some custom soft goods in, and was kind of messing with them on a couple of my bucks. First, I had him in this tech outfit, but she's actually a little bit, or just as big, if not a little bit bigger than he is, and they're very bulky, and so I think I need a bigger buck. Maybe the Roman key.
Is the black straps? Is that a karate key, or is that
on this one?
Yeah,
something like this is kind of like a tech outfit, right? So there's you've got all sorts of different stuff on the figure, kind of all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not exactly a karate outfit, but definitely kind of suits.
My martial arts mind went karate.
Yeah, it definitely suits the martial arts style, know. But I thought these turned out really well. I think I might still swap this out and put the Roman key body in there, which is also even a little bit bigger than her. I think it'll just fit a little bit better. But man, I love him. He looks pretty badass. So excited about that.
If you're looking for straight up sneakers, check Ollie's, the basketball players for starting lineup.
Oh yeah. That's a good thought. Yeah, I mean they're super cheap at this point. Okay, so I'm going to hit just a couple of highlights here. This one will be real quick because it is still in the box. Just showed up today. My Mondo Mumra. Super stoked for it.
That's awesome.
Yes, yeah. I am excited for this one. This box weighs a ton. I barely even looked inside. Like, I haven't even actually taken anything out. So,
dude, and it's Mondo. You know it's gonna be killer, dude.
Oh yeah,
you
dude.
know it's gonna be killer. Mondo just kills it.
The pictures for that one look awesome. Let's see. This is a cool one that just and I took his hand off. What am I thinking about here? There we go. This is Aroki, kind of insect guy. He's got some cool weapons. He's got some nice soft goods, and yeah, I accidentally did bump his hand off. The hand does stay in there pretty well, but I bumped it, and I don't think I got it all the way back in. But I think he works really well with like the sexy ice figures. You know, that Unkval Eliminator that I have. This is a cool figure, man. The paint on it, like, it is just layer on top of layer of, you know, paint work.
Nice, man.
And his mouth is really gross, but he's got this scarf that came with him that you can kind of use to cover it up.
Very Predator-esque.
Yeah.
Cobra Law.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
yeah, you put him in with Cobra Law, exactly.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. There's a lot of these companies that are starting to do like these kind of insect themed figures, and I'm here for it, man. I think it's pretty cool. He's got a different weapon and plenty of other hands and some things like that. It's a nice figure, man. Moves really well, and like I said, the paint is done very nicely. And what's interesting is you can see the pants are actually kind of like put into the joints, and so that's pretty cool, man. That was neat. And then trying to think of what order to do these in. All right. So speaking of sexy ice, Manticora showed up, and holy hell, dude. We've got a few figures that are going to be on the top list here.
Okay.
For me. This guy is badass. They are absolutely killing it, man. So, you know, you've got these cool little hints of this kind of copperish tone between the armor panels. He's got a different head where one of his horns has been blown off. He's got a different arm where an arm was blown off. And this is like a cannon that you can see his hand.
Coming out of his hand? Like,
coming out of his hand there, yeah.
Sick, dude.
He does have a normal arm that you can replace this with. But, man, I love this freaking figure, dude.
Imagine an army of those coming at you. That would be...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So posable. And it's a chunk, man.
Goose has a question. That Manticore is badass. What company makes that?
Sexy Ice 2019 is the name of the company. I believe these Manticora figures are still on Bomb Busby. They are... I would recommend getting it. I don't think that they are ever going to re-release any of their figures. People have been clamoring for that Unkval Eliminator figure, but they have shown no signs of caving and re-releasing anything. So
seems to be one of those toy lines that it's you either get it or you don't.
Yeah, I think so. I am honestly considering getting another one of these. I like it that much. And next week I'm gonna have some more conversation around this dude specifically, but
okay.
I don't want to stick with him too much longer because I do have a couple others that I want to show off. And I know you have some you want to show off too, right?
Yeah, I got some cool stuff.
All right. So currently one of my favorite toy companies shipped this figure. So this is from Mosho, Mosho Toys. I'm not this is like inspired by a character from a video game that was inspired by like Chinese myth or something like that. This is like a god that shot down some suns to help the farmers or something like that. But regardless of the story, it's a dude, it's a mech suit, you know, character that with some awesome weapons. And yeah, man, I
Is
like
that supposed to be a bow, or is it like something he's flying with, or like what is it?
It's supposed to be like an energy bow.
Okay.
There are some big blast effects that come with him. Shoot out the front, shoot out these two little floating guns. Yeah, they kind of came unwieldy, and I'm keeping this guy close. I'm having a lot of fun posing him and playing with him. So
Nice.
I don't have those on him at the moment, but super cool figure. And dude, it's not only does it come with this awesome stand with this metal plate on top here and a ton of hands, bunch of different weapons, blast effects. It's got the metal endoskeleton. I think I've got $85 total in on this guy, including
on a Mosho. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they are killing it, man. So, all right, one last one, and I will let you take over because I got a freaking piece of art in the form of an action figure in.
Oh, wow.
This is Fury Toys Azure Lion. So there's this one, and Nada is also doing an Azure Lion. That one's not out yet. I haven't personally got that yet. There might be some videos on it or something, but holy crap, dude. I am honestly in love with this figure.
That's sick, dude.
He is very articulated, the joint smooth as butter. He's got all sorts of pieces. He's got a whole different face sculpt. You can kind of customize this. You can, take the armor off different bits and parts. He's got a cape that I don't have on him because I was kind of enjoying myself with this. But yeah, you can put the cape on the back in here. It's very long. You can see he's got a bendy tail. He's got soft goods that are attached to different armor plates. Yeah, man.
Hopefully, CB Thomas, your Azure line is coming soon because Alan has his. So there you go.
Yep. I got this one from 5K. Again, there's a second company that's doing an Azure line as well. That's like a different version. That one's Nada, I think. And yeah, this one I believe is Fury Toys. And holy crap, man. Totally dig it. So
how does it move with the shoulder cauldrons on like that?
I'm sorry, say that again.
With the shoulder cauldrons it has, how does it move?
So these shoulder pauldrons are interesting. Let me show you on this one since it's not kind of covered up completely by the hair. So the shoulder pauldrons attached to these like bicep strap pieces, and then they are on a double ball joint. Right here is a double ball joint. Okay. So they can completely kind of like move up and out of the way, and spin around and stuff like that. And also, since this is completely movable, you can pull the whole thing off if you want to.
Wow, if Hasbro did that, it'd be genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I'm loving this figure, man. It's pretty badass. And like I said, just the mobility of it, like the head gets all sorts of flexibility, even from side to side, up and down, double joints everywhere, pinless. Yeah. And the level of detail just on all the armor.
Yeah.
The weapon, like
that sword sick with the rings and
that's crazy sculpt.
Engraving, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Like you said, that's art right there. That's art.
It is. This is a work of art. I am in love with this. Been having fun with him all day. So we're gonna call it there for my new hotness because I know you got some you want to do as well, right?
I got plenty.
All right. We going desk cam for you or
no? The desk cam. I don't want to cause any issues like were before. We'll just do this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with something that you left out because I know you got it too, man. Skeletron.
Yep.
6-inch figures. Oh my god, this is the only one I opened up, but this is that Blood Wolf, and I have 4 of these. One will stay like this. The kit goes with the other 3. Dude, these things are killer, man.
They really are.
Skeletron has knocked it out of the park. I need a flight stand for this guy. Then, I mean, where are they at? Here they are. There's this, and this, and this, and this. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Here's the Gyre, or this is the Gyre Wolf, the silver one, and then the Jungle Trooper. you know, I'm gonna open these this week. These probably might get opened tonight, even. But yeah, dude, they're so amazing.
I did specifically let you have at that, but
I appreciate it.
I've been messing with them, and they are freaking fun, dude.
So I don't know if Dookie's got these yet, but I was stoked to get these in this week, man. You know, here's Mainframe. A lot of people are talking about how he's short. I have my custom that I made from Valaverse and Gridiron Studios, but I like this guy, man. I like the accessories. I wish this was not able to fall off like it does, but
yeah, the holster spins too much.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out. It just falls off.
Yep.
Like, I've dropped it several times and had to go looking for it. But I like how the computer comes out. The computer's actually pretty sweet. You know, I'm impressed with this. I think it could be. Could it be better? I mean, I like the other head sculpt too, but this is the classic, and I don't know that if I ever take the other head sculpt and put it on another figure, possibly. But
what do you think about him being kind of short?
Yeah, I mean, they used the tunnel rat buck for him. I kind of wish they would have not have, but I mean, not everybody's gonna be 6'2" in 6'5" in GI Joe world. So
yeah,
what up, Travis? But yeah, I'm happy to have him in the collection. This guy though, sci-fi man. Oh, dude, classic sci-fi man. This is awesome, and I'm happy he's here. I don't like the full face shield. I will never put I put the full face shield on it one time and took a picture.
Yeah.
He'll never have the full face shield on.
That. Okay,
I'm going classic. Yeah.
Dookie, what do you think about sci-fi? Have you picked that one up? Are you going to? Or
I've got him. He's in the actually on the gurney for Doc.
Okay. He's hurt.
Do you like the aesthetic on him? Like, does he fit in with what you're doing?
When I picked him up, that was one figure I remember as a kid having and never using it. And I picked him up. I was like, this is the exact figure I had as a kid.
Yeah.
Like to the T. And wetsuit. That's the other one.
Dude, wetsuit.
They nailed it with that one.
Nailed it with wetsuit, man. I need to get this guy in front with Leatherneck, his buddy. But I love this, water thing that goes through the water or whatever. This is what they should have had. They should have had the spear gun. This is a 3D print that I had used with my custom. And my custom I did very early on because I had to do that first appearance of Beachhead where he's on the devilfish with Hawk and wetsuit, and I had made a wetsuit and I used the 3D print, and the paint wasn't good on it at all. So I'm happy to have this guy, and I love it, man. I'm glad he's here finally. And that's it for Joe's for right now. But
wait.
But wait, there's more. I got a Scourge. A Transformer Scourge, okay? This is Nemesis Prime, aka Scourge, whatever. He is a clone of Optimus Prime. But this is a specialty kind of thing. This has Toy Hacks labels on it. And it came with the labels. And I had to put them on. Talk about hours of this isn't shiny normally. I had to put those are labels. So this opens up to like a little base and there's a gun on it. But this transforms into like a Kenworth style truck, but this guy is killer. But Toy Hacks labels, absolutely amazing. I've bought a couple Transformers that have Toy Hacks labels actually put on them. And I hadn't even opened this guy yet, and I need to. I'll probably open that tonight too.
Good figure.
Yeah.
All right.
The gun's junk, but the good figure.
Right. The gun's probably junk. That was the other thing with Mainframe. He didn't come with a rifle. He just came with a pistol. I was a little upset about that, so I'll give him a rifle or something.
So Dookie, I have that figure and haven't opened him yet. I'm curious why you think the gun is junk.
I just don't like that Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Never have.
just the design of it. You're not.
Yeah,
feeling
it's. I mean, it's like a 30mm cannon Gatling gun with a big drum underneath it. Nobody's gonna carry that thing.
And I don't have them displayed, but X-Force Feral, she's literally the last person in X-Force you need to complete X-Force.
That's
So
cool.
I'll open her eventually, but I'll have to dig out all the X-Force and make a display for that one. But Thrust. This literally came yesterday. But Thrust is the last of the cone heads. Dirge, Ramjet, and Thrust. That rounds out the cone heads. And the Seeker mold is one of my favorites to transform. It's easy. And it makes a jet, and jets are awesome. I love jets. So, Sunstreaker came. He's pretty cool. The twin, one of the twins. This is the big guy.
Uh-oh.
This is the first true Titan. This is the Ark, and this transforms into a gigantic Titan figure, and it takes forever. But the cool thing about this is I got it with a deal, and it has filler plates.
I was just going to ask about that.
That don't come with the figure. This filler plate, and then this at the top. Now it broke off two of the tabs, but one broke off in transit. I ended up getting a credit from Whatnot because it was damaged in transit. One of these snapped off, and I glued it back on, and they gave me like a 25% refund, and I could keep the figure or I could return it for whatever. So I kept it because it wasn't complete anyway.
Yeah.
And it was minor, and I could fix it with super glue. And even just this part, I broke off the other tab, and you can't even tell.
Yeah.
But this will be cool in the display. Incredible.
That's funny.
Dead. Yeah. Dude, surprisingly, this thing was only like $80.
Yeah.
And it goes for a lot more than that. Now, this next thing.
See, if the EU universe transforms whatever to Joe, I'm gonna be screwed.
Now, this next thing, this thing is massive, and this is Minosaur. Yeah, finally completed Minosaur, and really Black Friday. I had this guy, I had this guy, but Black Friday I got this guy, and then this is the G2 version of Breakdown. And I have the regular version of Breakdown on order. They're re-releasing it, and that'll come later in 2026. But the G2 version is a good filler in. But the centerpiece, Motormaster, is Legacy Motormaster is really hard to find, and it's like $225 on eBay. And I found a guy on Whatnot that sold it to me for like $170.
So you have to buy 5 different ones to get that one transformer.
So, this is the Stun and Cons. So each one of these figures is a different character, and they form Minosaur. And then this is Motormaster. So
and they don't even release them all at the same time either. So you have to wait.
Well, this has been out for a while.
Yeah.
But
Trey, question for you. Can you put it to where the cars on the bottom of the legs are in the front?
You can. Like this? Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
But the bending joint is there. So it's really kind of bricked if it's that way. They did the same thing with Superion.
Uh-huh.
And I hope that they go away from that. And there's a kit that you can buy, and I may buy the kit. There's a kit you can buy. This thing is heavy. There's a kit that you can buy that will actually fix that.
Okay. That's what I was kind of curious about, because I think I'd seen some with them like that.
Yeah. So there's Toy Hacks labels that you can get for this thing. There's kits so you can get it. It comes with a bigger sword. It comes with articulated hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I may end up getting that. But we got to make Bruticus.
Yeah.
You got Devastator and Superion. Now we got to make Bruticus, and then my thing is
Toy Hacks makes good labels too.
Toy Hacks makes,
and their decals are easy to put on.
Yes, they are. And then I got a prow. This is the prow that died in the first part of the movie, and he's bright white. The light's not really doing anything for him.
White balance.
But that's it. That's probably not all of it, but yeah, that's the majority of it.
That's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's 2 weeks of me going crazy, and I need to chill on the whatnot because then I got this headmaster. So, but dude, there's so many cool deals on Whatnot. If you're not on Whatnot, you can go to my Instagram and there's a link that you can follow. And
you get some money to spend.
You get about $15 and then I get $5.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a seller, it's a lot more than that for me. And if you want to try out selling, I'll definitely talk about it with you. But I've had some very good Whatnot sales. Very good. In the past 2 weeks, I've had 2 that were over $600. Nice. And I'm having one tomorrow.
All right.
Marvel Legends
on tomorrow.
Marvel Legends tomorrow. And I literally had 2 bins, 1 bin of clones, 1 bin of Stormtroopers and Imperials, and they're gone. I had those at the swap, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I've sold both of those bins of figures. And, that they didn't go for $20 a pop. They went for 10, 15 at most. But, I got my use out of them. We talked about purging the other week.
Yeah.
I purged some of the things I don't need, and I put it back into some other things that I do need. So,
I will be purging some this week at the swap as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a chilly one.
It will. The winter swap is always cool. The December swap's always cool because it's Toys for Tots.
It's cool.
And it's cool. Yeah. We're gonna fill several bins for kids for Toys for Tots, and we always help Cro-Mag out with their toy drive. So
what's the deal with that? To set up, are you supposed to bring a toy to donate?
Yeah, anybody just setting up, you're supposed to bring a toy to donate. If you come, even if you're there, just buy a $5-10 toy, man, and put it in the bin. Give something back to the kids. Buy something from the store. Show your love to Cro-Mag. But yeah, help kid have a better Christmas, man. We did that at the Greenville swap for Toys for Fosters, and it's always good to give back to the community, and that's a good way to do it.
Cool. Well, man, I think with that, we can kind of close this one out. We got plenty of stuff that we didn't get to, but we generally like to just shut her off right here about 9:30 or so.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we could talk for another few hours. Who knows?
Yeah.
Dookie would start getting into building dios. We'd be here until like 1 a.m. like you were saying. So, but man, fun episode. Dookie, thanks for coming out and hanging with us.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, man.
Thanks for coming out, dude. It was fun.
Your stuff is pretty inspiring, man. I really I like all the dio stuff. I haven't crossed that hurdle yet, but
slippery slope.
I can imagine. Actually, I've been thinking initially my idea was to have each of these shelves behind me be a different dio. But then I just filled them all up. So, but man, it was a good one. Again, we appreciate you coming out. Everybody, have a good time. Go check Dookie out on his channel. We got him over 400, which is cool.
Yeah,
we need to get over 700. We actually need to get over 1,000.
We need to get to 1,000. That's the 2026 goal. We're gonna break 1,000, and lots of fun stuff to come from Action Figure Alliance.
Absolutely. Well,
Dookie, thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Take it easy, everybody. See ya.
Yeah, we were on a mission, got my crew at my side. Scouring the shelves, we're down for the ride. Plastic warriors all lined up tight. From the comic shop counters to the late night site. It's the thrill of the hunt, gotta make it mine. I'm out here searching, yeah, I'm taking my time. I'll flip every aisle, don't care what it takes. For that rare chase piece, I'm raising the stakes. Action Figure Alliance, yeah, we're bringing the noise. Rolling deep, rolling heavy with my action toys. Collectors unite, we're breaking the chains. Plastic in hand, we're playing no games. From legends to villains, yeah, I got them all. Stacked up high, every hero